Hello there, it's Em here, back at the park again for the second time today. I've just really been feeling very restless, like I have a lot of energy right now, and I've found that the best thing to do when I have a lot of energy is to actually use it, because otherwise I'll just end that day being very frustrated because I'll just have all this built up energy and all of that. So I'm out here enjoying. This is what's around me right now. Just walking through, enjoying the fall foliage and the extremely steep falls. Yes, so I have to be extra careful. I am going to attempt to do a little walking and reading while on the path, but I figured this is a good time to break out the phone and actually start recording things again. Something that I really have been failing to do up until recently is actually taking advantage of when my body says go. And like I said, that leads to frustration if I don't. So that's something that I've really been trying to work on lately. So yeah, that's what I'm figuring out right now. Just gonna try and walk and talk along the way as best as I can. I was planning on just driving through the park, but then as I drove through, I saw the sun hitting through the trees and the colors, and I was like, I can't turn this down. It would be a crime. I absolutely, indisputably live for this time of year because first of all, it's absolutely stunning with the changing colors and just seeing how it can shift throughout time, and the colors just get brighter and more beautiful. And also, there's also just so much to look forward to. Some of my favorite activities take place around this time. This is ideal time for hiking because it's not too hot. It's also not too cold, so it's very ideal for and by hiking I mean what I'm doing right now, literally just walking on some stony like this. Now, my best friend does not consider just walking through the woods as hiking, but I was raised in the city, and that is all I know. Okay, so to me, the fact that there aren't any sidewalks is enough of a wow factor for me. So I'm just, yes, like I said, just enjoying this. And then there's the time for apple picking, which I like to do. Oh my gosh, pumpkin flavored donuts. And lately I just learned how to make donuts, so I'm gonna actually I may attempt something wild like pumpkin donuts or apple cider donuts or something like that. Just a little something. So this is where my creativity comes out, and figure out how many different things you can make with apples and pumpkin. Although, I don't really like when just anything is flavored with pumpkin. I'm not down with that. That's not really my thing. Just anything flavored. First of all, they never properly capture the pumpkin flavor, and I don't know. I don't buy it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I remember about, I want to say 7 years ago. Yeah, 7 years ago. I had something crazy happen in my life. Something not horrible, but it felt that way at the time. And I remember coming through here, and this park just brought such peace to me. And something that they often say, experts say, it's good to go out into nature. Nature has its natural way of providing peace and therapy. So I would come through here, listen to some Florence and the Machine, walk near these really steep cliffs, and just have some time just to really think and reflect and think about the choices I've made, and learning to accept that yes, I've made bad decisions in the past. I made a lot of bad decisions in the past. But how am I working with that now? And I really find that over time, the key is just owning it better. So it's that battle between just am I just going to sit around here and be super sad about what I've done and then tell endless stories about it, but not really take action to, first of all, avoid that problem, and then just not be the kind of person that would make that kind of mistake again. And that's really, to me, just owning, and then owning who I am now. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's what I'm working on. Okay, you see these two trees behind me? Like they're right in between, my hat's in between them. Sometimes when I walk through there, I feel like I might be walking into another dimension. It hasn't happened yet, but here's hoping. I realized that it's been a while since I've walked through the park alone. Usually I'm with others. Usually I'm with my bestie or, I don't know, somebody. But it's kind of nice to just do something in peace, quiet by myself, and just have that chance just to hear my own thoughts. Because usually if I'm alone, I'm just trying to like hurry up and get chores done, and or just drain my brain by watching something so I can just forget about work, which is something I really usually have down pat. But it is what it is. But anyway, let's take a look. I'm not even sure how properly this can be captured. To some people, these are just woods, but for me, like, when I look around here, if it's just me here and it's like quiet, except for my voice right now, to me, like, this is like where stories happen. And like, there's many stories I've read. Like, one of my favorite stories, the character is like walking through the woods. And like, if you don't know any better, if you don't look around at my clothes and the technology that I'm holding, we could be in any time period right now. Any time period in fiction or non-fiction worlds. And I like that open possibility of that. So that's really what I think about when I'm here. But in case I don't get a chance to say this before, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll be back soon with another random episode with more random thoughts, I'm sure. But thanks for tuning in.